Hey y'all, Funny Bone here, and I was just looking at the Midas Touch, and they was talking about all the liens and all the judgments against Donald Trump, and they don't think he has the money to put up. Now y'all remember he had to put $5 million up for E. Jean Carroll in May. Okay, then he ran his mouth again, and they hit him with 83.3 million. Now you don't have 30 days to pay that money or put it in an escrow account so they can take it out of there or whatever. He had 30 days to comply with all this stuff. Every time a judgment is against him, he has 30 days. Or else Letitia James, they'll start auctioning off his assets, seizing his property and all that stuff. That's probably what's going to happen because Donald Trump ain't got no $500 million. I just don't think he has it. And that's finna come pretty fast. He had to try to get a bondsman. He couldn't find one to get a bondsman for that. Couldn't find one. He's not going to find one for that kind of money. That kind of money, you ain't going to find no bondsman for that. So, just like all these videos I've been telling y'all, this stuff done slowly walked Donald Trump down. And I told y'all, he ain't going to have no money. By the time he get to prison, he ain't going to have nothing. And I told y'all before, it was well orchestrated and calculated how to get him. These folks been trying to get Donald Trump for years, decades, and they finally got him. And like I said, he done squirted and stepped in it. I tried to tell y'all long months ago, even when Phony Willis was about to hit him with the RICO charge, I told y'all if the RICO charge hit, Donald Trump is in major trouble. And it's happening just like I said. All these appeals and all that stuff ain't gonna help you, son. Ain't nothing gonna help you. And you think cause you sell those ugly shoes that 1 million people gonna buy those shoes? Not gonna happen. Wait till they find out that you scamming them again and telling them that the shoes are already in production. But you gotta wait until the orders are filled. Lie. Y'all need to look up that warehouse where he put the address or where that's gonna be in Wyoming, where all the crooks go. So, no surprise that he would choose Wyoming for that. And the building is run down. Nobody's in there. Even if I don't even think he can buy it. He's so wrapped up in legal fees and all that stuff and fines and I don't think he can buy really a Pinto. I already know he probably can't use none of his cards. His credit cards, he can't use none of those. He cannot even go in McDonald's and get a Big Mac. He'll have to get it in cash. Something that he ain't gonna have much longer. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all before, the way they're gonna take Donald Trump down, first they're gonna take his money. First they're gonna take his money. The thing that he values the most, money. That's all his presidency was for. His White House term, that's all he did was making it all about money. He scammed other presidents out of money. He wasn't supposed to do that. He's going to be held accountable for that too. So I'm just telling y'all how it's going to go. Mr. Trump in major trouble. Major trouble. And he done it to himself. He done it to himself. Trying to be so damn greedy. See, some folks, they can have money, they can have prestige and all that, but they still want more. Why? You already got enough money for your lifetime. Why be greedy and try to steal some more? And you was the president of the United States. You wasn't the president even when you was. Because you didn't do a damn thing in the White House. You didn't do nothing but scam, lie. And right now he was trying to move his assets. He changed the address on some of his buildings to try to delay them seizing them. That ain't gonna delay nothing. You can't move the building. Then go straight to the damn building and get the number off there and the address off there, and they already got the address anyway. So you lying and trying to change your addresses, that's just real dumb. Like I told y'all, Donald Trump is playing checkers and the United States government is playing chess. That's the difference. He can't match them. He cannot match the United States. He thought he could. He thought he was smarter than everybody in the United States. That's the reason why people do stuff that they do. They think they can get away with everything. Donald Trump been getting away with stuff all his life. And that's the reason why he think that he can get away with anything. But what you done when you tried to overthrow the government, when you tried to do a whole bunch of shady stuff that you've been doing, you just ain't did it to this magnitude, but you've been doing that. You've been lying and scamming and all that stuff all your days. Inflating the value of your properties. Overstating how much you're worth. Inflating your net worth. Now we finna see how much you really worth. Because you can't even find nobody to go up on your bond for $455 million. You ain't gonna find no bond to go for that. They meticulously took Donald Trump down. That's what's happening, people. He don't have nowhere to go but down. See, he dug this hole when last year when he was doing all that talking, when he had a couple of thousand people follow him at his rallies. He was saying all kind of stuff about Judge Goron and all kind of Phony Willis. He was talking about Phony Willis. And by the way, Phony Willis was just proven innocent of that scandal that they were talking about with her, one of the people on her team. It was all bull, which I already knew. And if anything coming from Donald Trump camp is a bunch of bullshit. Now you can't, when you start doing legal stuff, when you start talking about legal processing, him and Elena Harbor and all the rest of his lawyers, you might well put them in front of a firing squad because they're getting picked off in court. I'm telling y'all, it ain't even funny. Ms. Harbor didn't know a damn thing how federal courts go. She didn't even know. The judge was mad anyway because he had to keep trying to school her and how the process go in court, which is ridiculous. And you sitting over there next to Donald Trump, he's sitting there looking like you got everything under control and everything going his way. Just the opposite. Then nothing go his way in court. And it ain't gonna never. Because legally, Donald Trump don't have a leg to stand on. No matter what they doing, no matter what they trying to do, he ain't got a leg to stand on in court. He ain't got no excuse. He ain't got no justification of the numbers that he put down that his property is worth. Overinflated some of it by 400%. 400%. And he's been doing it. But my hat's off to Letitia James because she set out to uphold justice and do her job. And I commend her, even though Donald Trump done called her Betty Boo and all that stuff, trying to be racial. It didn't deter her. She had a job to do to prove that no one is above the law, just like she said. No one is above the law, not even the damn president. You think Joe Biden can go out there and shoot somebody and talk about, look here, I'm the president, damn it. I can shoot whoever the hell I want. No. Not happening. So that means Donald Trump version of everything, that he can send SEAL Team 6 at his opponents. If he had immunity like he claims. So we already know he didn't have it. Never will have it. No one will never have complete immunity in the United States. No one. So if y'all want to test that theory, do some of the stuff Donald Trump's done and see what happened to you. See will you come out any better than he is. You're not. The United States may be a lot of things. The United States do not tolerate traitors. They do not tolerate dictators wannabes and people that commit fraud and all that kind of stuff. When you really look at all this stuff that Donald Trump has done, it's all about money. All about power and money. He wanted to stay in office. That's why he tried to rig the election. He wanted to keep scamming presidents of different countries out of their money, like he did with China and everything. And he almost got $8 million from China, which that's going to be null and void because he's going to be brought up on charges of that. But he'll long be in jail by now. Long. So, MAGA people, I love y'all. I love everybody. I don't hate y'all because y'all support Donald Trump. I told you I got friends here that support Donald Trump. We talk almost every day. I'm not going to let Donald Trump come between me and my friends. No. You think I'm going to stop talking to them because they support Donald Trump? Not. And I'm talking about white and black. I got some white and black friends that support Donald Trump. I still talk to them. They hadn't done nothing to me. Just because they support that man, that's their opinion. That's their opinion, just like I got mine. So it is what it is, folks. So what I want to start saying to the Trump supporters, I don't have no ill will against y'all. Y'all can talk and discuss, and we can debate Donald Trump all day. But you're always going to have some knuckleheads that's going to push the envelope and doing stuff racial and stuff like that. And I don't have time for that. This is debate, not a pissing contest. I'm not finna piss with none of you. I look at your comments. If I don't respond to you, then you know it's something real dumb that I'm not going to respond to. Because I look at all the comments. But when you go out of bounds and all that kind of stuff, I have no time for you. If you can't stay on topic, I have no time for you. Debate the good stuff that Donald Trump has done and why y'all like him. Do that. Don't be talking about how I'm dressed and what I'm doing and all that stuff. That's irrelevant to the debate. Because just like everybody else, I can dress up. But I don't want to dress up just to do a video. Because I do a lot of stuff that requires me to get dirty sometimes. Because I got a lot of roles. I fill a lot of hats. Y'all just don't understand how many things I do. And y'all don't supposed to understand. Some stuff is private. So you think just because you saying stuff to me and talking about me, that's going to get a rise out of me and get me to start having a pissing contest with you? Ain't happening. I'm not having a pissing contest with nobody. If y'all don't like my content, you don't have to keep watching. You don't have to comment. Because I tell it like it is. And a lot of people don't like it when you tell it like it is. But that's how I roll. So, all my supporters, I want to thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for subscribing. Share it with your friends. We can debate. I'm going to go live today or tomorrow so I can see y'all coming in real time. So stay tuned. That's coming. So, finna get back up here with Devin, see what he doing. See what's going on with him. And I'll holler at y'all later. Funny bone out.